Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first Arsenal watch along we're doing this season on the Let's Get Ready Network. I'm Adelia. I'm here with my buddy Matt. We're going to watch Manchester United Arsenal today. Um,
Yep.
Season kickoff. Very excited. I haven't gotten a new jersey yet, so I'm wearing one of last year's, but we're about to kick off. So, and we have kickoff. So, Matt, you looking forward to this?
Mm-hmm. Should be a good game.
It should be, hopefully, a good game. Interesting lineup from Mikel Arteta. We've got Calafiori at left back. Excuse me, Calafiori at left back, Ben White at right back. Gabriel and Saliba in the middle, of course. And midfield of Rice, Zubamendi, and Odegaard. And up front, we got Martinelli, Saka, and Gyökeres. Ooh, that looked nasty. How was that not a foul? He just totally. That looked nasty. Just hit him right in the face, and apparently not a foul. So,
Hmm.
who is the referee? Simon Hooper is the referee today. Thank God it's not Anthony Taylor, is all I will say. Nice sunny day at Old Trafford. 67th career Premier League meeting between these two sides, according to NBC. Oh, I was going to put that up so we have the score up. Big gap between these two teams last season. Arsenal, of course, second. Man United were 15th. I don't know who this goalkeeper for Man United is, but it's not Onana. Onana not even on the bench. So, Man United's had a pretty bright start here. I mean, if you ignore the fact that they totally hit Bumo totally hit Zubamendi in the face with his arm, and then apparently wasn't a foul. That was annoying. I'm sorry.
Uh,
So Man United's playing with a back three of Luke Shaw, Mateus Delete, and Lenny Oro. They've got Dorgu and Dallo as wingbacks, Fernandez and Casemiro in the middle, Cunha and Mbumo, and then Mason Mount up front. None of that makes sense to me. Like, none of it. Why is Mason Mount listed as up front?
Huh.
He's a midfielder. Why is he listed as the striker? That's all I'm gonna say. Excuse me. Simon Hooper is just calling everything Man United's way here, and
Huh.
I don't appreciate it. Oh, look, there's another Man United free kick.
Huh.
Shocking.
Huh.
I know you don't follow this stuff very closely, Matt, but what are you looking forward to this season doing these watch alongs with me?
Seeing some Arsenal kick some ass.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope so. That was a very wide shot from somebody. Patrick Dorgu, I think. The most amazing thing about this article that I found on ESPN, where they listed the top 30 managers in Europe, was that they gave Ruben Amorim a 16 out of 20 in man management. And I'm just like, really?
Huh.
Oh, look, there we go. Another foul against somebody from Man United. That one actually, I think, is probably worthy of it. But yeah, that probably should have been a yellow card. I mean, I don't think Saliba tried to foul him there. He was taking a step and just landed on whoever that was his foot. But I want to say hello to everyone who is watching. Appreciate you joining us. Feel free to put some comments in the chat if you have any. We'll pull them up on the screen. We've got the QR codes on the screen if you feel like supporting the network with a little donation. We'd appreciate it. United has been really good at the beginning of this game, and I don't like that.
Huh.
Like, I don't think that it's too much to say that in the first 10 minutes, United have been the better team. There we go. That's better from Arsenal. Now that's got. How is that not a foul?
Huh.
How is that not a foul? I'm sorry. How sure, whatever. They're all like brilliant tackle from the midfielder. Sure. I like that the ball has purple on it this year. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The color of LGRN. Why are they booing Ben White? Because they're them, I guess. That's a good point that they're making on the broadcast that Arsenal now are just comfortable. That looked not great either for as a foul, but it's not given. Um, is the Arsenal's comfortable absorbing pressure now? Um, they can defend like they've had to defend for the first 10 minutes, and then not break and still be in the game and all of that. So
Yeah.
Diego Dallo just prevented a corner there. Now that's a corner. That's a little better from Arsenal. So here we go. Arsenal corner. We scored 14 goals from corners last season. So that was nice. Um, let's see if we can do it again this season. Declan Rice to take. And it's in. Ricardo Calafiori. 1-0 Arsenal. I think. I think they're giving the credit to that to Ricardo Calafiori.
What time do you have on the game?
13:25.
Oh, you're like 2 minutes and 10 seconds ahead of me.
Seriously? Maybe
Yeah.
refresh your Peacock?
I'm on Fubo because Peacock is horrible.
Oh, I'm sorry, Matt, that you're
All
that
right,
far behind me.
now I'm at 13:27.
Okay, now you're only like 30 seconds behind me because I'm at 14:08.
Yeah.
That's better. Oh, Onana out with a hamstring injury, which makes sense, I guess. Because I was like, why is Andre Onana not playing?
Is that who
Ferris
Rihanna's
saying,
singing about? She says, "Oh, nah, what's his name?"
Ferris saying, why is Peacock behind YouTube TV? That makes no sense. I'm watching on Peacock, Ferris. I'm not watching on YouTube TV. If I was watching on YouTube TV, I'd probably be further ahead. Whereas NBC literally pays for the league, Peacock should get priority. I know Ferris, but I don't know why they don't. I have honestly no idea why YouTube TV is so much further ahead. Ferris is at 14:35. I'm at 15:15 on Peacock. Free kick outside the box for Man United. They're trying to argue it was inside the box, but I don't think it was. No, that's outside the box. Well, that's great, Ferris, but you're still like 30 seconds behind me just watching on the Peacock website. I don't know why. So we got a Man United free kick here, and Bumo and Fernandez standing over it. It's just outside the box. See how this does. Right into the wall. That's right, Ferris. It doesn't matter. We're up 1-0. 1-0 to the Arsenal. Gotta love it. Odegaard's down after a foul. That was a nasty foul. Yes, we do, Ferris. I'm not putting that on the screen, though. My watch telling me to take a walk. That's not happening. The goal officially credited to Ricardo Calafiori. So that's cool for him. Ooh, that was close. The jerseys are clean, Ferris. That third kit that we have this year is very nice. I'm actually surprised they're wearing the third kit, not the away kit, because the away kit wouldn't clash with the Man United colors. But I'm glad they went with the third kit because I like it better than the away kit. Want to again say welcome to everyone who's watching. Uh, feel free to put some comments in the chat. We'll pull them up, like we're doing with Ferris here. Hey, a free kick's gone Arsenal's way. Shocking. Ferris has the away kit. Nice. That would have been nice, but Calafiori was offside. Yeah, he was definitely offside. Oh, Ferris has the third kit, not the away kit. Very nice. I can't wait to see it. That's the one I want this year. Is the third kit. I mean, I'd like to have all of them, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Maybe not until they're on clearance at the end of the season. Clearance sale. They'd be on sale, not on clearance. I mean, it's kind of clearance, but Arsenal finding their footing again. This has been a better 10 minutes, second 10 minutes of this game than the first 10 minutes were. What's your take on the game so far, Matt?
Um, yeah, I mean they're both really good,
Mm-hmm.
so I'm expecting a lot of back and forth.
Yeah. This is an interesting fixture to start the season with Man United Arsenal, especially because Man United were so bad last year. They were they were god awful. Like only Tottenham, I think, was the team that was worse than they were, in terms of expected to do make European places and then finishing barely above the relegation zone. Um, they definitely look better than they did last year, but we're still better than them, I think.
That's right.
They're playing a very interesting lineup today. They didn't start Sheshko. He's on the bench. Xerxes on the bench. Um, Former Arsenal youngster Aiden Heaven is on the bench. Harry Maguire's on the bench. It's a very interesting lineup today for Man United. They're saying trying to claim that's a penalty. That's not a penalty. They're trying to claim everything's a penalty. I don't think he was fouled there. He just bumped into Raya. That's not a foul. That's a good clearance. Good job, guys. I'm gonna work for the next watch along we do, Matt, on having the clock on screen so people know what time I'm at least.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know if I can do that on this one. Ferris hates Mateus Cunha. I don't blame you. And Bumo's in, and he shoots it wide. Looks like we got a piece of that, so it's going to be a corner for Man United. Our midfield is bossing Man United's midfield. Ferris also hated him at Wolves. Would you have hated him if we bought him? Because that was a rumor for a long time that we were going to get Mateus Cunha. He went to Man United instead. Perfectly happy with the fact that he went to Man United instead, but good block there on the corner. Psst. Ferris thinks he is bad words he can't say. Okay. We technically have like four center backs playing along the back line because Ben White and Calafiori are also center backs. Oh, that could have been better. What are we doing here now? Oh god, this is a thing now. You can't stand there in front of the goalkeeper when he's about to release the ball. Okay, sure, whatever. I hate this new rule already.
He wasn't even crowding him.
No, he wasn't. Like, what the hell? Diego Dallo was offside. I don't know why that. Yeah, that wasn't the best clearance, but Dallo was offside, so it doesn't matter. Showing Benjamin Sesko on the bench. I actually feel sorry for him that he joined Manchester United. Or Benjamin Sesko, I guess. This crowd, man, screw them. That's all I have to say. I'm sure that it's perfectly fine to just grab someone's arm and hold them back. Sure. That's not a foul. No way. We're back to Man United doing better again. Which is fine, I guess, because we have the lead, and as long as we keep them from scoring. But here goes Martinelli away. Oh, that's going to go out. Damn, too much on the pass. That could have been nice, but there was too much on the pass. Gabriel Heinze, or Ainse, I don't know how exactly you say it. The new coach on the team. Good to see him on the bench. I remember watching him play for Argentina and I believe Inter. I don't remember him at Man United, but he was. Okay, Dorgu just had a shot that went off the bottom of the post. So a little bit of a lucky break for Arsenal there. Was Gabriel Heinze at Inter? Is that where I remember him from? Oh, Real Madrid. That's where it is, not Inter. You played at Real Madrid for a couple of years. I suppose he did play for Man United when I was watching, but I don't remember him at Man United. I'd like us to get a little bit of control back in this game. I need Martinelli to track back better to help Calafiori. He's not really doing that. Is he though? Is he a problem? We'll find out. Saka's tracking back better than Martinelli is. So on the side the Dorgu is on, they're not really getting any um, pressure. But the side with Mbumo and Dallo, Martinelli's not tracking back as well. So the Calafiori's kind of on his own defending against two players. That's why they're getting so many chances down that right hand side. Here comes Odegaard. Gyökeres. Oh! Gabriel Martinelli tried to go for the spectacular and failed miserably. Cunha's through. Right to Raya, though. Arsenal's just trying to calm it down a little bit here, keep some possession. We're at 32 and a half minutes into this game. We haven't found Gyökeres quite as much as I think we need to. Cunha again, right to Raya. So far, this has been a game of like 10 minutes. Man United's 10 minutes, then Arsenal's 10 minutes, then we had like Man United's 10 minutes, and now getting a feeling we're back to some Arsenal 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting how that's worked out so far. Casemiro is playing this game. I don't know that he is, though, because I have only heard his name once, and it was just right now. That one's straight to the Man United goalkeeper, who I don't know his name. Yeah, we have a lot more that we could be doing offensively here. We're not quite um, we're not quite together there offensively. Even though we have a okay, he's offside. I thought he was. Ruben Amorim very casually dressed on the sidelines for Man United. He's in a black t-shirt and black pants and a hoodie. It's very amusing to me. Manchester United's worst season last year since 1974 when they were relegated. And it's a damn shame that couldn't have happened.
Damn, that's crazy.
It was so fun to watch last season, Matt. It was like, how could Man United screw this one up? And they did.
Yeah.
They only won 11 games last year in the Premier League.
Out of how many?
20? No, there's more than that. There's it's a 38 game season, I believe. 'Cause you play each team twice. So yeah, 38 games, 11 wins. Oh, that was a nice save by Raya. Ooh, that was late by Casemiro. Are we gonna call it? No, apparently we're not. That was a foul, but the one before wasn't. I honestly think Simon Hooper should have gotten out the yellow card a couple of times so far, but it's a fantastic save by David Raya. That was an amazing save, actually, from David Raya. God, are we still referring to Manchester City as the previous champions? We don't need to call them the deposed champions. They sucked last year by their standards. Let's just move on. But we can't do that because it's Man City who are apparently all conquering again. I hate them so much. There we go. Martinelli tracking back. That was better. It's just about closing in on 40 minutes done here in the first half. Oh, I think that's going to go out. Nope, Saka's going to get to it, and Dorgu's going to put it out for a corner. Saka's had a pretty quiet first half, I must say. We need to get him more involved. He's going to take this corner. Let's see how we do here. I think if we get Saka more involved, Gyökeres might come and be more involved. Oh, Oh, Ben. That was way wide. Benny Blanco playing today. Gotta love it. That was a bad delivery on the corner, though, from Saka. That's going to be the first yellow card of the game? Okay, sure. I that that's stupid that that's the first yellow card of the game. It's a shirt pull, sure. It's a yellow card, but come on. There have been other fouls that have been worse that deserved a yellow card. This is so weird to me, Ferris and Matt, that they did not start Benjamin Sheshko or Joshua Xerxes for that matter. Like they're playing like three false nines up front. Mason Mount's playing as a false nine. Like why when you have Sheshko and Xerxes available to you? Hoyland's not on the bench because I think they're trying to move him on. But why are you not playing a striker? Like an actual honest to God striker. Mason Mount has been since he moved to Manchester United so bad. And I don't know why anyone thinks that he can play as a false nine. I mean, they just spent so much money on Sheshko. You would think that they'd want to play him. And not that I want Man United to score goals, but if they're going to score goals, they need to have an actual striker on the pitch. Because, like I said, Mason Mount has been so bad for them since he moved to Man United. That's a bad cross. Come on, Raya. Don't get yourself in trouble with this 8-second rule. And he didn't. The 8 seconds. They give the goalkeepers now 8 seconds, Matt, to get rid of the ball. Oh, look, it's Casemiro. He's made an appearance. He's been on the pitch this whole time, but he's made an appearance on TV now. For doing something not stupid, too, which is shocking for him. Want to again say hello to everyone who's watching. Thank you for joining us. We have we're gonna be doing these a lot. For that was a terrible cross from Gyökeres. Gyökeres should not be the one crossing the ball. He should be the one on the end of the crosses. Just throwing that out there. We are into 1 minute of stoppage time here at the end of the first half. And there we go. Uh, Halftime, 1-0 to the Arsenal. Happy about it. Let's switch the banner up here real quick. Say halftime score. Coming up here on the NBC broadcast in the US, we've got the Rebecca Lowe, the two Robbies, and Tim Howard. We're not going anywhere because I haven't planned what to do during halftime. So Matt and I are just going to talk.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Thoughts on the first half, Matt?
I think they could do better.
They can, yeah. It looks like the first half of the first season. Man United have been better than I thought they would be, but they're still also awful. Their midfield's a joke. Like Bruno Fernandes and Casemiro. Like I said, Casemiro, I didn't know he was playing. I knew he was playing because of the lineup, but like watching the game, you would have no idea that Casemiro is playing. And like that's fine. May that continue. But Arsenal's team's still trying to gel, I think. Gyökeres has come in. I don't think that we're quite playing to his strengths. He's crossing the ball too much, which he should not be doing. He should be on the end of the crosses. Oh, this Geico commercial is so funny where the guy is just on a continuous slide all the way around the pitch. Oh, it's a Ben Shelton and Coco Gauff commercial. I've not seen that before. Um, if you're watching, uh, feel free to throw your thoughts on the first half in the chat. We will pull them up and talk about them. But yeah, I think overall being 1-0 up at the end of that first half is a good thing. Obviously, it's better than being 1-0 down. But we could be doing so much better. I want to say thank you to everyone who has joined us. Ferris in the chat, anyone else who's been watching. We were up to 5 people watching at one point, so consider that a win. If you're interested in supporting the network, we've got some QR codes on the screen for Ko-Fi on the right, and you can buy us coffee on the left. You can also go to patreon.com/LGR_network and support us there. Any monetary donations that you give us get put back into the channel. Nobody's making money off this thing. We just reinvest everything that we have into things like our graphics and our ability to use EVMux and things like that. So any support is welcomed. We also have a Cash App and a Venmo if that is better suited for you. You can find those scrolling across the bottom of the screen, or you can find those in the YouTube description if you're watching this on YouTube. Appreciate all the support. Just like and share this video if you're watching on YouTube. Subscribe to the channel. If you're watching on Twitch, go ahead and follow the channel. And if you're interested in supporting us monetarily there, you can subscribe. Really appreciate it. I'm annoyed by Manchester United being that much competitive in this first half, Matt.
Well, they had a lot of calls go their way.
They did have a lot of calls go their way. Tim Howard saying that the Man United goalkeeper had to have been stronger on that goal um, by Calafiori. I think that's important to say that Arsenal are known for scoring from set pieces. So the goalkeeper needs to be better on the. If you're Manchester United, the goalkeeper needs to be better. Um,
It's funny to me that the announcers are Robbie, and Rebecca.
yeah, Robbie, and Rebecca. And Tim. Don't forget about
Yep.
Tim. But the two Robbies, we love the two Robbies around here. They have a great podcast where they recap the week that was in the Premier League.
Well, that's cool.
Rebecca's very good as the main host, and Tim's very good too. So I like this crew that NBC has.
Was Tim a player?
Tim was a goalkeeper for the
Oh,
U.S. men's national team, and he played for Manchester United and Everton in the Premier League. So he was very good. He was the stalwart of the U.S. men's national team for a long time. The two Robbies were also former players over in England.
oh yeah.
We're gonna find out where the next Premier League Fan Fest is. I want them to come to Denver so badly because I will find a way to go. But I don't think they're coming to Denver.
They're coming to Fall River.
That would be really funny. I think they've already done Boston. Um, no, if they were in Fall River or the surrounding areas on the weekend that I'm gonna be there, I'd be like, guys, we're going to the Premier League Fan Fest. No, I wouldn't do that to anybody. Ferris wouldn't be there because Ferris is going to New York to watch a football game. So, and I don't think Danny and Star or anybody else would care. So, so we will. It wouldn't happen anyways. Like I said, I think they've already been to Boston. So, Kansas City. They're
Hmm.
going to Kansas City. That's too far away, man. I can't go to Kansas City. Especially not September 20th and 21st. Not happening.
Yeah.
But that's a good place for them to go. Kansas City, massive hotbed of soccer in the U.S. So Kansas City is going to be a good one, I think. So I wish they would announce it a little bit more in advance than 5 weeks ahead of time. But
Yeah, that's not a lot of time.
it's not a lot of time for people to plan. But I understand they wanted to announce it the first weekend of the Premier League season, but they could have announced it yesterday. They waited till today, and they could have planned it a little better. But Ferris, if you're still watching, have you seen this Bose commercial with Ben Shelton and Coco Gauff? I had not, and now they're playing it again. halftime should be about almost over here. I think, anyways. So we'll be getting back to the second half here soon. Want to say again, thank you to everyone who's watching, and thank you for joining us. We'll be doing these pretty much every weekend. Still, there's going to be a couple weekends where we're not, but if I have to work, we'll not be doing them. But
Mhm.
and then of course the weekends that I'm going to be in Massachusetts will not be doing them either. But we're going to try to do these for the Premier League games and the Champions League games. So lots of those to happen. Oh, we're going back to commercial break. Okay. Rundown of the scores in the Premier League today. We had Nottingham Forest beat Brentford 3-1. I got that prediction right in our predictions league. Chelsea and Crystal Palace a 0-0 draw. Did not get that one correct. Picked Chelsea. Shout out to our friend Ryan Christensen, the Crystal Palace fan, who picked Crystal Palace and almost had this correct if it wasn't for Eze's goal being disallowed. I'm actually surprised Eze played in that game, to be perfectly honest. Um, but yeah, Crystal Palace Chelsea 0-0 draw. So far, it looks like Man City's going to come out of this weekend as the top uh, of the table team because of goal difference. Um, they won 4-0 yesterday, so that makes sense. But yeah, we're Premier League's underway, and I'm very excited about it. Currently, the table looks, without factoring in this game, the table looks pretty crazy. We have Manchester City on top, Sunderland and Tottenham tied for second, and Liverpool and Nottingham Forest tied for third. I'm getting text from my mother. Just a second here. She's asking me about laundry. What the hell is this commercial? Oh, we're advertising Thursday, September 4th, Cowboys versus Eagles, the kickoff game for the NFL. You'll be able to hear Ferris and Caleb's thoughts on that game and more on Good Friends Better Rivals, the eponymous podcast of this channel. That's Fridays, 5 p.m. Pacific, and then they'll have a post game analysis pod sometime over the weekend. They've interviewed Martin Odegaard at halftime? That's interesting. I don't remember that ever happening before.
Huh.
But we're about to kick off, and we've kicked off the second half. So let's go back to current score because we're not at halftime anymore. There we go. Come on, guys. It's a good start so far. Gyökeres is on the wing too much. I'm going to keep saying that because it's true. Brandy says, I was watching the game you all were watching and I didn't realize it. LOL. Ferris says, I forgot that they said they would add halftime interviews. I didn't know they said they would add halftime interviews. And Brandy says, my mom had the game on the TV in the living room and I was watching while she was eating. LOL. That's funny, Brandy. But yeah, we're back here. We've got Manchester United nil, Arsenal 1. We uh we have another gear to go into here. But we probably need to click into that gear.
You need to go into top gear.
Top gear. There was a very funny show on Brandy saying Arsenal scored because she was watching. I mean, sure. It's a great thing if that's the truth. I'm so sick of finishing second in the league, Matt. Ever
Yeah.
since we started this show, starting 11, we finished second in the league, and I really want to win. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but I really want to win. So, oh my god, a Casemiro sighting. Can we maybe defend a little better here? Mason Mount showing why he's a horrible false nine. I don't know why this is happening. There's another 45-minute half here, Brandy. Shouldn't be it should be over by like 1:30 your time, if not before. Yeah, trying to steal some yards there on the throw in, Mr. Dorgu. You can't do that. I'm glad that they're cracking down on that this year too, because too many people do that. Gyökeres needs to get off the wing. That's okay, Brandy. I totally understand. We need. I don't know what we need here. We need a little bit more offensive creativity. Brandy didn't sleep at all. I'm sorry. Too much running through your head. Yeah, I had a night like that too. Although I did sleep a little bit, so I suppose mine was better than yours in that regard. Did I fall asleep in voice chat again? I don't
Yep.
remember.
Yep.
Yeah, I started a new medicine that I have to take at night, and I think it's knocking me out. Like, without me realizing it. Ferris saying a Gyokurish skull is gonna fit into hit like a good donut. Yeah, yeah. He needs to stop being on the wing so much, Ferris. I think he needs to be on the in the center, of course, obviously. Here we go. Odegaard with a great pass to Gyökeres. He's on the wing. He needs to cut inside. He left the ball behind, and now he's fouled someone. So that was not great. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, Brandy. Thank you for doing that. Let me see if I can figure out this clock thing while we're live on air. Because there's a digital clock here we can add to the screen. So like that, that's not what I want. I want this. We don't need the date. But I want to set that's just a clock. Okay, that's not what we want. So let's remove this. Brandy's saying you're welcome. Thank you. Who is what color jersey again? Manchester United is in red. Arsenal is in white. Let's see what we got here. What is this one? This is a countdown timer. I want a count up timer. That's not going to work. Okay. We'll figure this out for next week.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think we bought the wrong number 9, Ferris. I just think that he's still getting used to the Arsenal system, and I think he needs to be more down the middle. He keeps straying to the wing a little too much because we have no one else that's making the run down the middle when he strays to the wing. I think it'll work out just fine. I just think that we haven't gotten that chemistry down yet. Casemiro fouled, and he is acting like he's been shot when he hasn't. That's the most action Casemiro has had in this entire game. Here comes some changes for Man United. Looks like we're going to get here in a moment. Ama Diallo's coming on. For who is the question? And it's going to be for number 2, who is Diego Dallo. Ama Diallo on for Diego Dallo. So, yeah. So he's going to give some more trouble down that side. Actually surprised that he didn't start today, Amad Diallo. Man United's starting lineup today was very weird to me. Arsenal's made more sense than Man United's. How was that not a foul? How was that not a foul? Sure. Simon Hooper, I don't like. I don't like how he's roughing this game. I still say he's better than Anthony Taylor, but it's not by much. Are you kidding me? That's a foul, but okay. Ferris saying that's a mouthful. I don't know what exactly you're referring to, Ferris. We'll try to get Ferris on one of these watch-alongs, maybe. If he wants to join us one of these days. He's favored Man United so much in the refereeing of this game. It's been a little ridiculous. Like, I'll go back to that just arm straight into Zubamendi's face earlier. Like, how is that not a foul? Of course that's a foul. I don't care if he meant it or not. Great punch from David Raya to get the ball away. There's a player down for Man United in the box. He's back on his feet. Ferris saying, why are all these refs bald, sinister-looking people? I have no idea, Ferris. No clue.
It's from the power.
Bruno Fernandes is... I won't say what I think Bruno Fernandes is. That was really good punch from David Raya there.
Does
Oh,
Nike,
but that's not a foul either? Sure.
does Nike not have any sponsorship in any soccer stuff?
Oh, no, they do. They do. It's just teams are allowed to pick their own kit manufacturers and stuff. So Arsenal has a deal with Adidas right now. They will definitely at some point in time probably have a deal with Nike again. They've had Puma before. Like, they have. It's just a matter of who offers up the most money, I think.
Yeah.
So there we go. That's a nice pass from Raya up to Odegaard. Saka. Are you kidding me? That's not a foul either. We can just shove people to the ground now. This is getting ridiculous. Brandy saying they use the bald guys because they won't have hair getting in their eyes. They can see things better. It's not helping him see things better today, Brandy. I'll tell you that much. Not just terrible refereeing from Simon Hooper. Ferris saying the bald ones look like supervillains and the ones with hair like Michael Oliver or Jared Gillett look like they're dweeby henchmen. I mean, that's very true. I know you were kidding, Brandy. I know. I'm just venting. Nike is losing of their roster. I don't know what that means, Ferris. I'm not sure that sentence makes any sense. So here we go. Gyökeres is coming off. Havertz is coming on. They're trying to be Lex Luthor, lol. Yeah, absolutely. Nani Madueke's coming on for Martinelli, and Havertz is coming on for Gyökeres. Gyökeres, I think, had a decent first game. I think we need to work on the chemistry and the gelling of the players up front a little more. Madueke coming on for Martinelli, I think, is smart too. But Havertz looked really good in the preseason. He's jacked right now. So Ferris saying Nike has lost a lot of tennis players to other sponsorships, and they lost a lot of soccer teams to Adidas and Hummel. I mean, that's true. I don't know what Nike's doing right now. I'm really loving this third kit, Ferris. Like, I can't stress it enough. It's got that really more burgundy color to it for the stripes and the shorts, which is the color that Arsenal was wearing the season I fell in love with them. So this is really, really a kit that speaks to me. My watch again telling me to take a walk. Not happening right now, watch. Oh, but we're gonna call that a foul. Sure.
Tell your
Of course.
watch to cut it out.
My watch does this all the time. I'll have been standing for like 10 minutes and then it'll tell me to stand up because I haven't stood up in an hour. And I'm like, I don't think that's quite how that works, watch. I gotta adjust the settings on it too because it's giving me calendar alerts for things that aren't on my calendar anymore. Like old.
Brandy's watch doesn't know if she's standing either, but that's because she's only 5'2".
That's mean, Matt. I saw a meme the other day that said, "It's not that I'm short; I'm just more down to earth," and I thought that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think Coco's got a sponsorship through New Balance, a partnership between New Balance and Miu Miu now too. Ferris, that was on her kit in Cincy. So, uh, Brandy saying Matt is gonna get a throat punch. And they're bringing on Benjamin Sheshko, Man United. I think. Can we please get another goal? That would make me a lot calmer. Saka, that was a not great cross. Man United in control again. Let's get this going, guys. Come on. Mason Mount, absolutely ridiculous. Calafiori playing that well. Ferris, now this is just mean, okay? We are not going to attack Brandy for not being as tall as some of the rest of us, okay? Brandy is great. Brandy can reach other things, if not his throat. There we go. That's better. Madueke, Declan Rice. That's a block. Here we go. We've got Ugarte coming on for Man United. And for Casemiro, Ferris saying kick him in the nuts. And Brandy saying Ferris better wear a cup. Absolutely. Benjamin Sheshko on for Mason Mount. Ryan, the tallest of all of us, saying tall. Did someone say tall? LOL.
Yeah. Finally, it took that long to reach there.
Jesus. Hi Ryan, how you feeling after that Crystal Palace draw earlier? I haven't seen the goal that got ruled out, but Ugarte is trash. I agree. There we go. We're just going to not call that a foul either. Okay. Simon Hooper having a very Manchester thing game. Hey Shug, how's it going? Brandy's leaving. LOL. Don't leave, Brandy. Come on. I want to thank everyone watching right now. Really appreciate you for joining us this morning or this afternoon if you're somewhere else. Shug saying he finally woke up after that boring fight last night. Yeah, you fell asleep and just dipped. Didn't even say goodbye, just left. I'm glad I'm on Twitch and can't see those guys. LOL, Brandy. Ferris saying how rude. We're at 66 minutes of this game. Still 1-0 Arsenal. Man United's got possession at the moment. Arsenal need to click into another gear. There we go. That we got the possession back. Stolen back by Man United. Shug never says bye. Rude. I mean, that's true. Man United fans screaming for a handball. I don't think they're going to get that. Ryan saying you have to grow a few inches to see us, Brandy. Shug saying now I'm on Twitch with Brandy. And hey, let me put this on the screen. Join our Discord. We have Discord. It's free to anyone to join. The link is in the description if you're on YouTube, but there's also the link in the chat right now if you're on Twitch. Join us, talk some Premier League with us. Yeah. Shook says goodbye when he's awake. Sometimes you do, yeah. Not always. Oh, look, Ferris is on Twitch now, too. Brandy saying Ryan is gonna get it. Mm-hmm. Don't leave, Brandy. This has been better for Manchester United than I think any game I watched them play last year. But Arsenal is still kind of in control here. We're at the 68th minute, or 69th minute, excuse me. And we've just need to be a little bit better defensively here. And we got it away somehow. Thank God. David Raya rightfully yelling at the defense there. But that went wide from Mbumo. How much time is left? There is 11 minutes. No, 21 minutes of regular time. And then there'd be a few minutes of stoppage time added on. So, like I said, it should be done within the next half an hour. Mbuma was very theatrical there, trying to do an overhead bicycle kick. It did not work. Ben White is down. Mateus Cunha, for some reason, trying to talk to Ben White and get him up. And he needs to get the fuck away from him. I'm sorry. Yeah, Martin Odegaard basically telling Cunha to get the hell out of there. Mateus Cunha not getting the hell out of there. Now Simon Hooper and Mateus Cunha having a conversation, telling him to go away. But he's not going away. He's still hanging around trying to talk to people. Jury and Timber about to come on. Looks like Miles Lewis Skelly is behind him about to come on. Looks like we're going to be switching out the fullbacks. Ryan saying, as long as Snark does not get the satisfaction of a win, I'm good with a draw. I mean, you should be. I told you yesterday that I could see that being a draw. I just didn't think it'd be a 0-0 draw, but it was a draw today. Crystal Palace and Chelsea 0-0. Ferris very frustrated that he changed his pick to Chelsea winning, even though he had a Chelsea Crystal Palace draw to begin with. So Jurian Timber is on for Ben White. Miles Skelly is on for Calafiori. We have a really good squad, I think, right now, where we can rotate and sub in and sub out as needed and not feel like the quality of the squad dips. I mean, Calafiori and White are great, and to replace them with Jurian Timber and Miles Lewis Skelly, fantastic. Ferris saying, don't remind me, Adelia. He's back on YouTube now. I'm not pulling up your other comment, Ferris, because we don't need to put curse words on the screen. Ferris saying the only MLS I recognize is Miles Lewis Skelly. Absolutely. Come on, here we go. Arsenal pushing forward. Here's Timber. And that's a goal kick. That's annoying. People are texting me again. Yes, but I don't want to put it on the screen in I mean, like, I don't see any value in putting up a comment, Ferris, that says the F word 3 times and nothing else. Okay? Also, you're still leading the predictions, so I don't understand why you're so mad. Are you on YouTube and Twitch, Ferris? Because you're switching between the two. Oh, what a save by Raya. What a save. Sheshko's header goes wide. But that was a great save from David Raya on Brian Mbumo's shot. He's made a couple of really, really great saves.
Ferris, are you taking Adelia out of your top 8 on MySpace because she didn't like your comment?
Oh, Matt. Ferris, maybe I am. I could go grammar Nazi on you right now, Ferris, because maybe is one word, not two. But
Oh.
and then on YouTube he says it correctly. Maybe I am not. You definitely are. But yeah. Oh, Terrence Stamp, who played Zod in the Superman Christopher Reeve Superman films, has sadly passed away. I'm learning. Age 87. That's a random thing. Oh, my banner's not up. There we go. Banner back up. Fair saying he also played Jor-El in Smallville. Okay. Never watched Smallville. Don't know that. Manchester United definitely been better. We're in the 76th minute, but Arsenal still holding on to that 1-goal lead. How is that not a foul? He just shoved him in the back. I'm so sick of Simon Hooper. So sick of Simon Hooper.
Bring in Simon Cowell.
You know what? Simon Cowell probably would do a better job than Simon Hooper.
Imagine Gordon Ramsay at a soccer game.
Oh, God. I saw a very funny thing that in the Taylor Swift interview on the New Heights podcast, the Kelsey Brothers podcast, they talked a lot about how Taylor's trying to perfect sourdough bread, and Gordon Ramsay responded to it and said that he could be the judge of the sourdough if they wanted it to be, which I thought was funny. Yes, Ferris, I am at 76-20. So technically the 77th minute now. Manchester United pushing forward again. They're going to get exposed at the back if they keep pushing forward. So maybe we can. Comfortable for Raya there. What minute are you in, Ferris? Again, I'm watching on Peacock. We don't quite have our runs into the box down yet. Okay, Ferris is 20 seconds behind. I'm at 77-15 now, Ferris. Harry Maguire is apparently going to come into this game. Why? I don't know. Harry Maguire for Luke Shaw for some reason. Brady's saying some Swiftie stands believe the sourdough reference has to do with the Super Bowl and think she'll perform. I think she will perform the Super Bowl halftime show at some point. Coming together inside the penalty area, and Simon Hooper waves it away, as he should, because that was nothing. Ferris asking in all caps, what does sourdough have to do with Levi's Stadium? Perhaps Brandy can explain. The mascot, she says. I don't know what the mascot is. Oh, the mascot is Sourdough Sam. Okay. Substitution coming in, Harry Maguire for Luke Shaw in the 80th minute. I don't understand this at all. But sure, bring Harry Maguire on. Sure, bring Harry Maguire on.
Show me the money.
Ferris saying he forgot about the mascot. but with two O's in about, so he's technically saying a boot.
A boot. Oh, sorry.
I quite like the kit that David Raya is wearing as well, Ferris. The mint green goalkeeper kit. Very nice. There we go. Cheap giveaway. That's a foul by Harry Maguire. His first foul. First involvement is a foul. So we have a free kick here. Right outside the box. That was your Easter egg? I don't know what that means. And she mentioned the number 47 a few times, and Levi Stadium was the 47th stop on her tour. Man, the Swifties pick up on this stuff. Like, I don't know all this stuff, but when I see the videos and everything that the Swifties do, they go deep. Taylor loves the Easter eggs. Oh my god, being a Taylor Swift fan must be exhausting. If you dive deep into all the Easter eggs, yes, I suppose it could be. But not really. Okay, here we go. And Travis's trophy was laying halfway over on the shelf behind them. LOL. I still haven't watched that New Heights podcast. I need to watch it. Oh, Deckers. That would have been good. But we got a little bit of contact on the wall, and now we have a corner. I would actually be very surprised if she doesn't perform the halftime show. I don't know if it's going to be this season's halftime show, but I think that she's so into football now that she'd love the opportunity to perform the halftime show. Here comes Mikel Marino. I don't know who he's coming in for yet. Oh, Declan. He's coming in for Declan. I don't think Declan's won at Manchester United before, so let's keep that going, boys. Saka to take the corner. Could be this year, Brandy. Could be. Oh, come on. That's a foul? Sure. Jay-Z got hook it up. I don't know what that means, Ferris. Ruben Amorim has shed the hoodie. We're in the 84th minute. Jay-Z is in charge of the halftime show. I did not know that. Good job there from Saka and Timber getting the ball back. That's a foul. And should be a booking. Yep, booking for Dorgu. Manchester United have had more shots and more shots on goal, but I also feel like they haven't seriously threatened. What do you feel like, Matt?
Yeah, they've had the ball a lot of the time, but they weren't able to do much with it.
Yeah. Yellow card for someone. Gabrielle? Do I know a man named Aaron West? No, I do not. Why are you asking me that? I think David Raya is the one that got that card, not Gabrielle. For time wasting, because they only give the goalkeepers 8 seconds now, which is bullshit. Sorry. Ferris saying he is an Arsenal fan who works for CBS sometimes. We should interview him. I don't do well with interviews, Ferris. I hope you realize that. Leeds Everton tomorrow to round out week 1 of the Premier League season. It's at 3 p.m. Eastern. We will not be doing a watch along for that under any circumstances, but will be interesting. Oh, well, Ferris, yeah, if you want to conduct the interview, that's fine. We can approach him about that, sure. We're in the 87th minute now. Still 1-0 Arsenal. I think that this has been a decent first game from Arsenal. They haven't been bad by any stretch of the imagination. Some of the chemistry is still a little off, but that'll get better. Sheshko up front. Ugarte comes in and has a horrible shot, way wide. Is it Ugarte or Uarte? Because they keep saying Uarte on the broadcast, and I just don't know if that's how you say it. Either way, this is an example of why he shouldn't be shooting from 30 yards out. Ferris, that's mean. He does suck. I will not disagree that he sucks, but Ferris, that's mean. '89th minute, we're in here now. Just trying to. Mateus Cunha thinks he was fouled in the box. He is not getting a penalty, though. We're not. Thank you. Clear it, please. That's better. Nor should you, because why would anyone choose to play for Manchester United? But, yeah, still mean, I think, to alter his last name in that way. There we go. Header from Sheshko goes wide. You know, that was actually decent defending in the end. Cunha went to ground way too easily in that thing there. RVP, I have a difficult time liking anymore, but he still was so good when he was at Arsenal that it's complicated. It's complicated. Like the same with Alexis Sanchez. He was so good at Arsenal, and he realized within a week of going to Man United that that was a mistake, and he wanted to go back, but he couldn't. Um, so yeah, a yellow card for Yuri and Timber for some reason. We have 6 minutes of added time because, of course, we have Fergie time, even though Fergie's not the manager anymore. So 6 minutes of added on time. Let's get something going here, boys. I hate this time wasting rule already. Hate it. So many of our players have yellow cards that should not have them. Oh, nice behind the back pass for nice to Odegaard. Oh, Saka, that was close, but it's a corner. That was going in the goal if it wasn't for Delict's touch. So now we have a corner. Saka taking his time. Yep, short corner to Odegaard. Just take up some time, work the clock. We've already done almost 2 minutes of the Miles is getting a yellow card. Just all the yellow cards for the Arsenal players, none for the Man United players for fouls that have been worse than that. That one I think is a deserved yellow card, but like, come on. This has been a horribly refereed game. But the foul was on basically the halfway line, so not too much of a danger here from whatever Bruno Fernandes is planning. To Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is just. I don't understand Harry Maguire. Oh, almost stolen. Foul by Delict or Ugarte, or is Ugarte. They all look the same to me, the Man United players. This is eating up some clock. We appreciate that. Shout out to Mikel Arteta, who I think has been very calm on the side of the pitch today. Not that there's been much to get super angry about. But he's done well, I think, with the way he's managed this game and the substitutions and everything. Mikel Merino is adamant that that ball went out, but no, it's going to be a foul on Merino. That's a good question, Ferris. Let me pull that up. Arsenal have 4 yellow cards, Ferris, to Manchester United's 1. It's ridiculous. Just what the. that ball is not on the line, so Bruno Fernandes should not be allowed to take that corner, but he's going to be because nobody monitors the corners on the opposite sides. It's stupid. Man United corner. We are in the right to Raya, thank God. We are in the last minute of stoppage time as planned. Of course, it's a minimum of 6 minutes. Odegaard with a nice run through. Here comes Saka. Saka with a nice turn. Madueke was right there, but it goes to the goalkeeper instead. That looked outside the box when he threw that. Maguire with a header. It doesn't go anywhere. Madueke's cross or clearance goes straight up in the air. There we go. There we go. Full time. Arsenal wins 1-0. We have won the game at United. Love it. You love to see it. Matt, what are your thoughts on the game? Matt? Maybe Matt walked away for a minute. I don't know. My thoughts on the game, it was very back and forth. I think we let United have too many opportunities and chances, but I do think that we're missing a little bit of chemistry with the new players, but I think that'll come. I'm glad that we had a great start to the game. Calafiori with a wonderful goal. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it was sloppy. It just wasn't entirely cohesive. But like sloppy is I wouldn't say it was sloppy. I don't think that's the right word. Ryan says Matt is sleeping.
No, I went to the restroom. Sorry.
It's okay. I sort of figured you'd walked away for a minute. Matt, what are your thoughts on the game?
I'm glad we won.
Yeah.
Good way to
I
start the season.
it is a good way to start the season. We've got the 3 points that's good. We're behind on goal difference, but like we can make that up against like lesser teams. Um, Next week for Arsenal is who? Let's take a look here. Leeds next week at home. It'll be our home opener. We should be back for that. It's I believe on the Saturday. Let me double check the calendar here. Yeah, Saturday. It'll be 9:30 Pacific, 11:30 Central, 12:30 Eastern, and yeah, we will be back for that. Thank you, everyone who joined us here today. I really appreciate you watching the game with us. Appreciate everybody who's in the chat: Ryan, Ferris, Brandy, Shug, and until next time, everybody, we are out of here. Bye.